I mean, I think, you know, the fight in our team was there throughout the entire match. You know, the first two, I think we let it get away from us. That one was early on. Set two, we played decently through 10, and then they went on a couple, I think 2 or 3 really big runs that caused us some issues. But the thing about this team is they don't back off. They haven't all season, and I think you saw them get better as the match goes on. And definitely in that third set, we challenged Creighton, and even being down, I believe it was 10-9 or 15-9 or 15-10 there, and you never saw them give up. And actually, we were able to battle back, and I think we got a little bit of a chip on our shoulder, really pushed back hard, and I think forced Creighton to make some changes down the stretch. So obviously not the way we want our season to end, but extremely proud of the way this team came in and fought. And for a program that hasn't been here before, it's a great learning experience for us, but yet something that we should be extremely proud of ourselves for.
Questions?
Taylor, that third game, was part of it just that you were getting used to playing against a team of that caliber, that you were able to hang in there a little better?
I think we got really gritty at the end. You know, I think the first 2 sets we were trying to fill it out more than usual, and I think towards the third set, you know, we knew that it was win this set or we're done. So I think we definitely got gritty towards the end. We just couldn't pull it out. You know, Creighton has a great team. They played a great match.
Haley, did you feel like maybe it took a little bit to adjust to maybe their style, the environment, everything going on?
Yeah, I think it takes a little bit for us to get going. We've proven to this point that we can get better throughout the match, and I think we did that tonight, but it kind of just took us a little bit too long to kind of, I know the height difference for me was a little bit of a getting used to thing, and then we just couldn't really get in system, I guess, for the first couple sets, and that kind of hurt us.
Liz, what was it like just being a part of this experience? Obviously, you guys had not been through something like this in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's a great experience. It was one of our goals at the beginning of the season to win conference and to make it to the tournament. And then once we made it, it was definitely one of our goals to win each match at a time. So the experience was really great, and we can use this going forward.
Liz, for you in particular, there's a lot of blue here, but that was Marion blue. A lot of high school kids came and watched you. When you saw that seating and saw you were getting to come back to Omaha, what went through your mind, and what was this experience like getting to play in your hometown at a college team?
Honestly, just really lucky and really blessed. Everyone here knows good volleyball, whether they're Marion fans, Creighton fans, or USD fans. Everyone here knows good volleyball, and I'm really lucky to be able to play in front of that and be from a town that really understands volleyball really well.
Elizabeth, you'll be back next season. What do you use from this season, this experience, that you pass on to the players next year to hopefully put you back in this position again next season?
Yeah, I think the seniors left a lot for us to learn from. Honestly, just being gritty, going after everything, playing one match at a time and getting better as matches go on. So I think going forward into next year, we can really learn to start matches and build as the match goes on, play better toward the end.
Leanne, I want to that exact same question too. How do you think beyond just tonight this will help going forward?
Well, I mean, this is something that we've been working towards for a long time. I mean, this is my 10th season here, and it's something that we talked about since my first season, eventually getting to this point. And I think every team had aspirations to be here. So to finally be able to pull that out and get that feeling of really what that means and the excitement around it and the pride that comes with it is huge for the underclassmen, the people that are coming back. I mean, I think you look back to 2016, even the first time that we won the regular season, that next preseason was a little different. It was a little more self-motivated through the players because they knew what they were fighting for. They knew that feeling that they were chasing, and that's something that you can't really describe. I mean, we can try, but as players, their experiences are really what can pull them through. So I think the underclassmen that have now been here, whether you're going to be a sophomore or whether you're going to be a senior, we've got 3 classes now that can really explain to our incoming kids what this means and what this feels like and that feeling that you're really chasing. And I mean, it's a feeling, but it's also, I mean, it's an accomplishment. It's going to be an expectation for us every year. And I think now that we've accomplished it, it definitely makes it a little bit more attainable for future years.
And what's the legacy of this senior class?
It's a tough question. I'm trying to stay unemotional. This class has done absolutely tremendous things for our program. All of them, like I just said, in the locker room, have a different story, have a different journey throughout their time here, whether it was 2 years or whether it was 4 years. But you see 2 of them sitting beside me right now, and what they have done is hard to fully put into words. You look at just Taylor's numbers from tonight, having 12 kills, hitting .579 against a very good Creighton team, both blocking and defensive team, and we just couldn't get her the ball enough. But besides the points, what she has done is something that is going to shape future years in that position. And Haley being here for 4 total years and playing really all 4 years in some role, and her role getting bigger every year and her leadership getting better every year. And you see the grittiness out of both of them. They set an example, and the other ones as well. Every single one of them has provided to this program with something that we will take as both a coaching staff and a team forward to continue to make us better year by year.
For the seniors, there's a lot of players you played with that couldn't get to this point. You kept chipping away, and you finally were able to break through and make this tournament. How do you feel leaving this? I know that's obviously tough right now, but when you look back, how are you going to remember this season that you were able to make history and fulfill a dream?
Keep it in check.
I got this. I guess just for personally, like as one of kind of my personal mottos, I kind of like to think about leaving things better than when I got there, and I think to be able to take a program somewhere it's never been is literally like kind of the definition of that. So just really proud to be a Coyote. Happy to be here with these girls, and just, yeah.
Just to build off that, like I came in last year and they were just off of a conference championship, so it was like super cool to see the momentum, like she said, in preseason. And then I think when we did get beat last year, coming into this season, like we knew that it was our last year to prove something, and I think it's super cool to see how the underclassmen react, because I know that this is a standard now for Coyote volleyball, and like that's super cool to see, and it's going to be super cool to watch. Like next year, it's going to be super cool to watch 3 years down the road. So it was a great experience. It sucks that it's over, but
it's just the beginning for Coyote volleyball, I think.
The Creighton players mentioned something about all the fans you guys had here. You guys filled up at least a section and a half, plus they're kind of scattered. What it mean to see all that support be out here?
Our fans have been amazing all year. Even like away games, we have. Sometimes it feels like we're at home. I don't think it's not hard for us to play on the road. It wasn't this year because we felt like we were at home, and we had a good atmosphere everywhere we went. So to our fans, like they're amazing, and it's just a definition of Coyote volleyball that's awesome.
Just to build off of that, I think that they're a big part of still why we play. We absolutely love this game. This environment was amazing. Even though there was still more blue here, which we expected, you saw the fact that there was good volleyball being played and celebrated, and the fact that so many people in red came and supported us is something that I know that we don't take for granted. So, our fans have been awesome all year. The fact that they drove down here, even though the weather was a little iffy, but it was very cool to hear the energy that they provided us when we did get going. And that's really why you play this game. You play for not only each other, but for the people that get to come out and celebrate with you.